What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. Today we're going to be finishing off Predator vs. Spider-Man. We are getting the epic conclusion, and with Kraven joining the fray, this is going to be one heck of a fight. Now, this story starts us off with Mary Jane and her friend making it out of the subway, making it out of the sewer system, but the Skinner has been close behind. This Skinner doesn't hunt for honor. It hunts for the fear that it can instill in its victims. It relishes it, thrives in it. But when our Skinner gets ready to go take down Mary Jane, that's when there's an explosion over his shoulder. Our bad blood, despised, targeted. He can smell the plasma burning of a ship nearby. He knows what this is. He knows that the hunting party is here for him. And so, letting his kill go, he takes off running, and we have Kraven the hunter that has come to Mary Jane, following behind in the sewers. He wants to know, where is the Predator? This is what takes us over to Spider-Man. After the hunting party had caught up with him and Jonah, they find themselves in a rather sticky situation. Outside the offices of the Daily Bugle, Spider-Man is doing all he can to help keep everybody alive. But when one of these predators goes to attack Jonah, he almost gets it off, but then a sword comes through his back. Our bad blood has arrived. Up in the office building, we have Spider-Man that is still facing against the rest of the hunting party. And though they're not here for him, he's enough of a threat, enough of an annoyance, that they're gonna try to take him off the board. On top of the Daily Bugle, though, this is where we have the hunting party's ship. And our bad blood, he knows that his best chance of survival isn't a full-on assault with the hunting party. It's to return to the shadows. He goes to destroy the ship. If he destroys it, they're trapped here, which means it is the city versus our predators. And considering he's already been here for some time, he's got an advantage over the hunting party. But our bad blood is so focused on the hunting party, he doesn't see the other hunter stalking him. This is where Kraven jumps in. He drives his knife into the chest of our bad blood. And though this does some damage, it's not putting him down. Each of them draw blood. But as these two go one-on-one, the outcome is Kraven. Kraven holding the head of the bad blood. He came here for the most dangerous game. He has hunted every predator on this planet. Now his attention goes to the stars. With Spider-Man swinging in, we see that the bad blood, he's got an explosive on his arm, a self-detonation. Kraven cuts off the arm and he sends it to Spidey. And as Spider-Man wraps this up in his webbing, he goes swinging through the city. He does his best to try and get it to the river in time. And anybody that would be watching, you would believe that this is the demise of Spider-Man. With the giant explosion, even Kraven says that that has to be a worthy death. But with Kraven caught off guard, the hunting party has found him. As they take each other on, we see the Predator grab hold of Kraven and lift him up. And Kraven says that if I'm gonna die, then let me die like this, at the hands of a great hunter. Down on street level, this is where we have our cop and we have Jonah. We see that one of the predators is still alive, still holding on to that small fragment of life. But this is when Dr. Abram Cornelius shows up. He says that he will be taking that specimen from here on out. And with Mary Jane looking over the river, she cries, she pleads for Peter to be alive. And that is when she hears his voice, Peter climbing out of the water. And then we go over to Kraven. As this predator looks like he's about to put Kraven down, two of the hunting party have a conversation and he drops Kraven. And Kraven obviously is confused. The predator taking off his helmet, he grabs Kraven by the head and etches into his forehead the mark of Skinner. Kraven hasn't just been spared, he has been branded as an ultimate killer, a bloodied warrior, repeating what Kraven had said, a great warrior, come and get it. This is where we see Kraven rushing onto the hunting party ship and they take off to the stars. As they take off, Mary Jane very ecstatic that they've left, thinking finally they're gone and we are safe. but Peter doesn't think that this is over. But for today, at least for tonight, they get a break from monsters. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. We have Kraven, who is taking off to the stars. He's joining the hunting party, and in the stars, Kraven is going to be tested to his most severe. We're going to see what he is truly capable of against some of the best predators in the universe. Coming out next month, we have Predator Kills the Marvel Universe issue number 1. This is going to tie directly into that. We're going to see the Predators and Marvel heroes go off, with the Predator King emboldened by a new vibranium arsenal, and we got to assume aided by Kraven. He launches a full-scale invasion of Earth. He claims this planet as a hunting preserve. And so I'm very curious on who's gonna survive, who is gonna die. We already saw that Spider-Man, he can definitely hold his own against one. Against a whole hunting party, maybe not. I think it's fair to say that he could probably escape. He might be able to take down a few in the hunting party, and in the right circumstances, he could probably take down the whole hunting party given the opportunity. But in that situation, I see Spidey more running from the situation to regroup and figure out what the hell is going on. And we saw that Kraven can take one down. So if Kraven can take one down, we gotta see that most of our heroes are gonna be able to go one-on-one. But giving them vibranium, given the mass amount of technology that the Predators have, it might even the playing field. Now, I think it's fair to assume our reality warpers, the Franklin Richards, the Phoenixes, maybe even Thor and Hulk probably won't be involved in this fight. I would assume that they're just too overpowered to take on the Predators. But Black Widow, Hawkeye, Captain America, I would assume that we could see these guys in there. I mean, Predator King versus Captain America? Let's go, dude. I am 100% here for that. But these have been fun little stories. If I'm being honest, the Spider-Man versus Predator isn't as exciting as I thought it would be. It really did take 4 issues to see any kind of fighting, and Spider-Man didn't even really fight. He just kind of ran away and Kraven fought. This should have been Predator versus Kraven. If you had done that instead of Predator versus Spider-Man, I think this comic would have been a lot better. But unfortunately, this was just a mediocre story. It didn't bring a whole lot to the table. I'm really hoping that Predator versus the Marvel Universe, that's gonna be what steps up the game. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you want to get caught up on everything going on with this series, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It's gonna get you completely caught up on everything that is going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to comics every single month. Not only are you helping out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you're unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.